Okay, we're live. What's going on? Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp. Facebook family and friends. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Tonight we're gonna have some special guests with us tonight. We're gonna have Mr. Reggie Williams, lean on your rep, and we're gonna have another special guest, Mr. Andrew McPherson. But starting off, I just want to tell everybody thank you. And guess what? We have made it to the final four. Selma has made it to the final four. If no, I told you all was in this competition. The town is to see who is the strongest town. Last year we made it to the elite eight. This year we're back in it and we're in made it to the final four. And I'm going to share with you all the screen. If you would go over and read. I got the link right here. I'll post it again. That's the link to the strongest towns. Go over there and read. These are the final four teams, four cities that's in here. Miami, excuse my pronunciation, Ohio. You got Norfolk, New England. You got Edmonton, and you have Selma, North Carolina. So you all know the story of Selma. You all been following us. You've seen everything we've done to help bring Selma back out of the I don't was we turned it around. It was heading in the wrong direction. We've turned it around. You all have seen all of the progress we've made firsthand in the last couple of years. We'll really appreciate you all vote. Not say vote. I want you to go there, read everybody. Because if they made it to the final four, just like we made it to the final four, they just as they have just as much pride, and they've done just as much work as we have. Read all of these, and then place your vote. Place your vote on who you think is the strongest town. So go out there, read them, and place your vote and see who is the strongest town. And like I say, we really appreciate it if you would do that. Help us get to the final four. So we can claim we're the strongest town, and we put in a lot of work, and you all have seen it firsthand. Also, if you would like, you can actually go purchase some of our homemade kettle corn. We got homemade kettle corn that you can actually go purchase. The link is in the description. I'm going to put it here again. There you go. If you would like to purchase some of our homemade kettle corn, you can go purchase it. The link is in the description. And like I say, we'll ship it directly to your house. Uh, Here go our homemade kettle corn, and we'll ship it directly to your house. If you buy it, um, there you go. That's our homemade kettle corn. You'll get a 12 by 15 bag, and the bags are shipped to order. So as soon as you order, that's when they actually go and pop it. We pop once a week, so it's fresh, and we put like a heat seal on it, and we'll ship it directly to your house within 5 to 7 days. So the link is in the description. Click on the link. Go buy some of that kettle corn. I'm sending it again, so we can send it to your house, and you purchasing the kettle corn helps keep the young people employed throughout the summer, and allow me to find other business opportunities that I can actually bring to you all. So, with no more further ado, let's bring in the guest of honor today. Gonna meet Mr. Reggie Williams. Everybody know Reggie Williams. Lean on your rep. We're gonna bring Mr. Reggie in, and then we're gonna bring in Mr. Andrew McPherson. So here we go. We got Mr. Reggie Williams. For you all don't know, he's coming in. Not gonna let Mr. Reggie Williams introduce himself. Go ahead, man. What's going on?
What's up, boot camp? What's going on? Mike, man, you are such a testimony to how you can make a difference in your town.
Mm,
Man, I noticed this when I came there for the event you guys had.
mm,
Um, and how the town come together,
mm.
how everybody embraced each other, bro. And I got I'm a coffee mug collector, so I got a coffee mug from the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Still drink from it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, bro, at some point somebody need to make a life story about Mike Sneed.
Nah.
and how you just make a difference in your community, man. And you always hear this in big cities and stuff like that, but small towns, man, is the backbone of America. And brother, you definitely made a difference, man. So
I
just hats off.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a collective around the whole town.
yeah,
Everybody has really put the work in and carried their weight. So we everybody knows Mr. Reggie. If you don't know Reggie, let's tell them who you are real quick, and then you brought a
yep.
guest with you.
Yep. So I'll get a short end. I won't go back to my childhood, my paper route, but I'll go back. I'll go back to as a technician, and so now I went from tech to rep, and tech for 10 years, flip washers and dryers. Was a lone wolf, and had an incredible opportunity to extend my reach by joining the Encompass team. One of the best decisions I've ever made. It was a tough one, right? Drop your business, dropping, going on vacations every 45 days, cherry picking repairs, yeah. So, but yeah, it's been, just the fact that, trying to do, like my YouTube channel, this is broadcast on my YouTube channel now also. And even my YouTube channel, the heart of that came from, man, appliance repair is a way to never go hungry. And I want as many people as possible to know it. And so just sharing and definitely, your message does the same thing, man. Uh, I gave you a name, a tech maker. Makes me tech maker, man. Because made a lot of techs. You made
Uh-huh.
millionaires.
Uh-huh.
And man, so that's my journey.
Okay.
Easy Stock is a truck inventory management. I'm not gonna bury the lead with Andy, but truck inventory management app, and it's just another example of how Encompass is investing in the industry and investing in its customer, understanding that the more successful you are as a business, the more successful we are. Because guess what? You got to buy more parts.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So you want to so with Easy Stock, y'all have someone who's actually running that program. We get to speak to him directly tonight.
yep, that's Andy McPherson.
Okay.
Uh, Andy is so it was developed by Jane, who developed a lot of our websites and back end support, and then Andy came in. Is he here?
I'm gonna bring him up right now.
Okay, go ahead. I want to.
Hey, how you doing, Andy? Welcome
How
to
you
Appliance
doing?
Group Camp.
Yeah,
Good
so,
evening,
so,
Mike, Reggie. I
so
appreciate
Andy,
you guys having me.
All
yeah,
right.
so Andy came in because Andy had a 60 truck shop and one of the largest servicers in Florida. Sold his business, which is something we all want to do. And then right off in the sunset, think he's gonna retire. Car guy, right, Andy? And
I am.
Encompass done reeled him back in. Easy
Yeah.
Stock. Um, so I had the ball, Andy. I want to tell I can talk all day.
All right.
So,
um, Easy Stock again. Thanks, Mike and Reggie, for having me. I can't do as exciting as an intro as you, but my deal is Easy Stock. Again, my history. Grew up in the family business of fixing audio, appliances, and television, and grew into a very large servicer in Florida. I've just sold the business, as Reggie mentioned, and that's why Encompass brought me in to critique Easy Stock from a owner servicer's perspective. So, and Encompass knows that I was a challenging customer, and that you'd either be right or we wouldn't do it. And so, a couple minutes on the app. It's free for any Encompass customer. Um, I can tell you that I was a large Samsung servicer. Many servicers failed due to inventory mismanagement and AR mismanagement. So this app allows you to easily you create trucks and bins to give somewhere to put your parts. It allows you to scan the barcode on the parts. It will populate the description, pricing. The list price is editable if there's not enough room in there for you. Then you can see how much dollars you have in your truck. You will be surprised at how much dollars once you have scanned it and put it in inventory. There is a way to download a file if you have something like that. The other thing that it does, if you're in a customer's home, you can plug in a model number. It allows you to, thanks, Reggie. This is some of the screenshots of it. It allows you to plug in a model number, bring up all the parts. You can narrow that down by inputting motor. Go to the next page, simple click. It'll tell you what your cost is on it and which warehouse has it in stock. Allows you to give your customer an estimate right then. Has an auto reordering feature. Keep about 10 days worth of inventory. It will reorder your parts every Friday. You 100% control it however you want. It tracks any order history, any inventory history for management if you have more than a few trucks, and has a quick order feature. Stuff you order, every week. It will 2 clicks and you can place the order on that. And that's kind of my 2 second spiel on it. I don't want to steal Reggie's thunder, but Encompass Day, I'll be doing a kind of a very in-depth thing on it. Very light. It's simple to use, and again, it's free to any Encompass customer.
Where do you get it at? You get it at your Google Play Store? You got an
Apple
iPhone?
Play Store. It's Easy Stock. Make sure you look for our logo, or it will say Encompass. And it downloads, like I say, very quick. You would log in with your Encompass account number and password, the same as you would use today at encompass.com.
Yeah, so that screenshot is actually the Google Play Store because I'm an Android guy. So yeah, it's Google Play, and then you can definitely get on Apple too.
Okay.
Hey, I'm an Android guy too.
Nice. So I would say Easy Stock is awesome. You can manage your inventory. So here's the only negative with Easy Stock, and we're gonna be truthful about this. It will not clean up your truck for you. Sorry. You got parts, stuff all over the place. Easy Stock will tell you it's in there somewhere.
Hang on. When you scan it all in, that naturally causes it to get cleaned up because you got pins in like that. So it'd be a whole nother world.
Nice.
No ordering parts you got in reordering parts you got in the truck. You'll see you got it. You just got to find it.
Nice.
Now, when you say scan it all in, you mean I can just take the part that I currently have and just scan the barcode and it automatically load up?
Yep. Doesn't matter where you bought the part, and it'll scan in the background. It looks as Encompass database. It will put description, cost, and list price for you.
Oh wow! Okay,
it's very cool the way it works.
That's an easy way to get away from. I used to have old Excel spreadsheet to track it, so that's an easy way to track your truck.
Yeah, there's also a desktop version. It's more designed for admin access, same as the app. It does allow if somebody wanted to download it and print a copy, that option is available. Some people ask for it, so we put in it. It also has multiple ship tos, and in development is multi-technician login, but that's still a month or two out.
Okay, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice.
All right,
give it a try.
Yep. So, Andy, also, like, what if you bought parts that didn't come from Encompass? Are you able to scan those?
If it's got a barcode and it's a part Encompass has, which they have most of them, it will scan it, and it doesn't care where you bought the part. You can put it in your inventory.
Nice. So I was a lone. I'm gonna play like a technician here. I was a lone wolf servicer. I wish when I was in the game, Easy Stock existed. But I was a lone wolf, so I had one truck, and then I had a bunch of parts in the garage. Does somebody like that use Easy Stock also?
Absolutely. You would just simply name your shop as a truck or warehouse, and bin it or shelf it just like you would a truck. You can put unlimited number of trucks, unlimited number of bins. So you would put garage, warehouse, shop as a truck, and then truck 1, 2, 3, 4. You can name the trucks anything you'd like, name the bins anything you would like, and do it to match your business. Easy Stock was designed to help, not where the app is going to tell you how to run the business. You tell the app what you want to do, and it will do it for you.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So it won't just look at their truck. It'll look at across everybody's truck and at the warehouse and shop and see if you got a
Yep.
part.
Yep.
Okay.
If you have multiple trucks, you don't have the part, you can see if your buddy Ralph's got it. It'll tell you that he's 3 miles away, and you can go get the part from him and get the job done.
Okay.
One last little feature as the brain goes forward, once you look up a part number, you can select pickup. If you are in the field, you can see which warehouse has it. If it's the one closest to you, you can place the order. The pickers will have that pulled by the time you get to the warehouse, just to save time. So rather than just showing up blind, having them place the order, wait for the picker to get it and bring it out, you can have it ready for you. The other side of that, you can tell if Encompass has it in stock and minimize or understand what your turnaround time is going to be.
That's good stuff. Good
So,
stuff.
so at the end of the day, it's living up to the name. Easy. Easy Stock.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
All right. That's great stuff.
We're truly simple to use, simple to set up, and works well. I'm here to support it. I don't know if we can give my phone number out or my email out, for support on it.
Are you able to type into the comment section?
You can do that.
Yeah, you can type in how you like for them to reach out to you.
Yeah, right.
And you all go download the app and put the and try it out, and especially before Encompass Day, so that way you can give him some feedback. He's going to be teaching the actual class.
Yeah.
So definitely go, and that way you can test it out. When you get there, you have real life questions.
Right.
You can play with it all before you get there, and I can give a good understanding of what it'll do and how you can incorporate it into your business.
Yeah, I mean, Andy taught 2 classes at ASTI on Easy Stock, and it was a combination of people who don't use it and current users to get a better understanding of it. So classes, getting it directly from Andy and be able to sit there and ask questions is next level. Like my son, some people are stubborn like I am. Like, I'll figure it out. Sorry. No, come to Encompass Day, talk to Andy, sit in the class, and you'll save yourself a lot of time. So
yep.
And I just cleaned it up and I put it in the chat. So that's his email and that's his phone number. So reach out to him, and you have any problems with that Easy Stock, he can help you out. Now I'm a little curious too. I love the Easy Stock, but I'm a little curious. Over 60 trucks.
I knew that was coming.
Good Lord. Hey,
that's what you really want to talk about.
That's amazing. Now, how many years did you do it?
That is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Now, were you second generation or third generation?
Yeah, my dad had a shop in Northern Virginia. As a kid, he started out when Sony and Panasonic came into the country. He was one of the first people to be trained on it. So we were a large Sony and Panasonic service stations, and
I was doing TVs,
audio, televisions, and then appliance a little later on. Grew up in the business down here. I was the ripe old age of 13, checking tubes, changing flyback transformers. If you're old, you'll understand that. Sweeping the floors and emptying the garbage can. A couple of years of technical school. Worked a bench technician. Gradually, Dad get out of the business, and I took it over. And you know, we were already a pretty good sized shop, but then it got huge. We got on board with Samsung in the beginning, and you know, I'm a believer in doing right by the customer, right by the manufacturer, and I'm sincere about anything I do and allow the business to grow.
There you go. Great stuff.
So,
Great stuff.
So Eddie, don't be surprised in Encompass Day. You got people taking you out to dinner so they can have an hour of your time.
I know. I know.
You know, I love giving back if I can.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Andy's also teaching microwaves. So he's doing easy stock and some technical stuff too.
Yes.
So
microwaves scare people, but it's not that bad. Just got to understand it.
There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so that gives us a good way to go into Encompass Day.
Yeah, nice segue.
I think Mr. Andy, you hopping off, or you gonna stay on?
No, I'll hang out a little bit.
Okay, awesome. That'd be good. All right, so now we get into Encompass Day. Everybody know about Encompass Day. I'll let Reggie go ahead and tell us when Encompass Day is and what it's all about for people who don't know.
Mike, I got another screenshot. You don't have to have it up the whole time. I want to share.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it up.
No problem.
Stop sharing. And do a reshare. Anybody that watch me going live, man, they know this is part of the process. I'm walking through gum like, boom, here we go. So, Encompass Day. So this is our third annual Encompass Day. Mike Unit Appliance Boot Camp was part of the first and second one. And Encompass Day really came from just listening to our customers. As you know, Mike, with your content too, there's a huge need for training. There's never enough training, right? Like Appliance Boot Camp, man, you help make millionaires. And, you know, there's really no competition in training because nobody has a monopoly on information.
Correct.
So it's just excellent to have all this availability and options to choose from to constantly keep your pencil sharp. So Encompass Day is fulfilling that need for training. Also, with events where I don't want to say names, but events that you have to go to and you got to pay airfare, hotel, and then another $900 for a ticket. These conventions, which are great, right? I'm not against them. But myself as a service, sir, I never went to a convention because I wasn't sure about the gamble, right? I was like, all right, if I go and there's training, there's some networking there, but then I'm paying airfare, I'm paying hotel, I'm off my truck for a week. That's a lot of money, you know. And usually when you decide to park your truck, that's when you're like you're busiest leading up to the day you're gonna park it.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it even harder. You're like, man, business starting to boom all of a sudden. I gotta shut down for a week now. So Encompass Day just gives those technicians that's been to trade shows, that haven't been to trade shows, an opportunity to come to one free of charge. We're even going to feed you, and we'll give away thousands of dollars worth of prizes. And on top of that, the real reason why you're there is for the appliance training, and it allows you like a round robinson way of, hey, let me try out dishwasher training. You know, if you never touched dishwashers. Let me see what this American Vulcan lock ring is all about. You know, let me see what this Easy Stock is about. And it gives you a chance to sample classes, right? I mean, each class is about an hour and some change. So, you're not going to be ready to go out and fix something you never fixed before after an hour. But it's a drop in the bucket in education. And we go all out for our customers and, in a way of giving back to the industry. So that's how Encompass Day was born. Religiously every year, it's over 200 technicians show up. It's getting bigger and bigger. Very hard to manage and to maintain. But it's probably one of my most challenging weeks of the year is putting that thing together. Getting instructors together and stuff like that. But it's all worth the sweat at the end of the day. So that's the gist of Encompass Day.
Now, what's the dates and time this year? Because this year is not just one day; it's gonna be two, correct?
Kind of, yeah. So I say kind of because So the first Encompass Day was, I always had it on a Saturday because I don't want technicians to choose between working
Mm.
and making money and educating themselves, right? You kind of got to fight with the misses, I guess. Showing up on a Saturday. All right, like a lot of people do, bring them with you,
Yeah.
Um, and so, it's on a Saturday, the actual day of training. But I noticed people come in town the day before and really have nothing to do. So I decided to make that Friday evening a meet and greet. So the second Encompass Day, which was last year, we did a meet and greet. And I was thinking like, maybe like 30 people show. I kind of prepared for 30. We had
Mhm.
60 show up.
Mhm.
I did it in a training center that we have, and they didn't even have enough room. So this year we're going to be able to plan better for a bigger number to show up, and it's just going to be um, good food. We're going to have some adult beverages,
Mhm.
uh, and people just talking and networking. Man, it gives people a chance to talk to some instructors that's going to be there, other servicers. Because usually on Encompass Day, everybody's in classes, and there's some time in between to talk and before and after. But that meet and greet really gives you a chance to network. And also, then during the meet and greet, we're going to do a warehouse tour because the warehouse will be closed in the evening, so that allows for safety reasons and stuff for people to walk around. Um, in Mike, our warehouse, you would not recognize it. We have had a multi-million-dollar upgrade done to it.
Oh
Uh,
wow! Since
yeah,
last
bro. It's the Jetsons, man. um, so no secret, we were bought by Partstown.
uh-huh.
In Partstown, their oh my goodness, their distribution center is amazing.
Mhm.
You talk about conveyors and they have got boxes that are like pre-made for a particular order, and it's crazy, man. And so we're a baby version of that, and eventually we'll be a full version of it. Um,
And Partstown, if anybody looking to get into the commercial side, that's where I used to get a lot of my commercial parts from.
yeah, yep, yeah. They're the big dog in commercial.
Mhm. Yeah.
So so it's a beautiful marriage, perfect marriage for Encompass in Parts Town.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, so we got this insane. You got to see it, Mike. You come through, bro. It's that's worth the price of admission, right? I came for the training, but man, look at this warehouse; is amazing. And so we're gonna. I mean, we're pretty fast at processing orders now, but we're gonna process with this new system. We're gonna process the same amount in half the time.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it's something else, man. Something else. So
And what about Saturday? What time the meet and greet starts on Friday?
it's gonna start at 6 o'clock, and we're gonna run until about 8,
Okay.
maybe 9 at the latest, because I gotta. Usually the night before I'm doing my last minute setup, and the chairs come in, and we're hustling.
And that's
Uh,
going to be April the 19th.
yep, April 19th and April 20th. Yep,
Okay.
meet
And
and
what
greets.
time? What time it starts on the 20th?
I want to say 8:30. Probably starts at 9, but I'll get there about 8:30. So we're gonna have. I highly recommend everybody register, so
Mhm.
that way we can have your badges and your door prizes and everything already packaged. We can hand it right to you, and you can walk right in, no line, no waiting. Um, I don't even remember that first Encompass Day, man. The line was around the building.
Right. The whole time.
It was crazy. We were scrambling. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. I was surprised how many people showed up the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got a bigger grip on it, man. We're in a different section of the warehouse the
Mhm.
last 2 years that's more accommodating to a large number. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be something else, man.
Yeah. There you
Something
go.
else.
All right. That's good stuff. All
Yeah.
right. Well, we're going to read a couple of questions that we have in a second. Um, don't mind. I'm going to go back to Andy for a second.
Yeah.
I got a question, Andy. When you first took over your father's business, how many trucks did y'all have then, and when you first took it over?
Well, I mean, my deal was a very gradual deal.
Hmm.
We really had one service truck, but back then, in the 70s and early 80s, my dad hated in-home service, and
Uh-huh.
the focus was carry-in. We
Uh-huh.
had uh, a lot through the 80s, about 10 or 12 bench technicians. There
Mhm.
were three counter guys that all day long, all they did was take in equipment and return equipment. We did a ton of car audio,
Uh-huh.
and and there weren't many audio shops. So uh, when
So they
Sam
used to bring they
came
used to
along,
bring the car head, the headset in.
amplifiers, head
Mhm,
units,
mhm,
all of your phonographs,
mhm,
cassette players,
mhm.
DVDs, Betamax, VHS, the whole gamut of televisions. And we had one guy that did pickup and delivery on televisions, and then again, we encouraged carry in, and then as the world changed.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Stuff came more. I used to fix clock radios, and obviously they became throwaways. And
Uh-huh.
televisions, as they got cheaper. I mean,
Mhm.
everybody used to have a black and white set was in their kitchen, and they had the big color set in the living room.
Right.
And then as that evolves and the prices came down, we just evolved with the business, and you know, I don't know, gradually, it changed. And when Samsung, as I tell the story, that we went from 95% carry in like 3 or 4 years to 95% in home. It
Mhm.
switched that far around.
And that's doing TVs.
Don't tell. Yeah, still we did audio. COVID ended audio for us.
Uh-huh.
Most of that had become throwaway, and we
Uh-huh.
had done uh, kind of migrated mostly toward classic audio. And when
And what's
COVID came
classic
on,
audio? What would be classic
old
audio?
old Pioneer, old Marantz,
Okay.
stuff from the '80s,
Brown
and like,
speakers.
what is that? Yeah, we did speaker rebuilding too. We had a speaker shop for about 18 years, speaker rebuilding, reconing. So we did Atari for a while, Nintendo for a while.
Uh-huh.
As it came around, we'd get involved in it.
That's great. That's great.
Wow.
Now, what was the break when you had to start bringing in like the service managers, and you just can you always was a service manager? Do you just bring in a service manager and you just start managing the managers? Do you do that, or you?
Well, I'm a hands-on guy to a fault. And I just, I, it, you know, to be frank with you, my skill set, I think that about 40 trucks was the magical number.
Okay,
60
that's what I wanted.
was too much.
Uh,
I had three managers that handled like the day-to-day operations. I mean, I was there every day, making decisions and like that. I had a warranty billing manager, a parts manager, and a parts return manager. So, but I was there and just in the day-to-day of whatever going on.
mhm.
So, I mean, there was 120 people. There was a lot going on at any given
Oh,
point.
wow.
And so let me ask a huge question. I think everybody wants to know: how the heck do you get technicians, man? What's the cheat code getting 60?
I Fair enough. I mean, I would bring them in. One, try to steal them if I could, but a large majority, that's what it is. Uh, some people, they're not paying them their worth, and technicians a valuable commodity. I understood that, and we were a shop. We did things right, so the guys kind of wanted to work for us in the beginning, but I would go after anybody in the maintenance field. You get AC guys that are tired of working out in the heat,
Mhm,
and an appliance guys working typically in an air conditioned home. Works very similar, mechanically oriented. It's generally board level replacement, so there's not a ton of troubleshooting. It's more mechanical aptitude, and like Reggie had said in the beginning, somebody wanting into this industry, it pays well for a limited education time,
mhm,
and you'll never go hungry.
mhm.
Um, in our business, through the 50 years, there was many economic cycles. We never felt any of that. 2008, 9, we're growing at 20% a year, and they talking about how the world was imploding. We didn't know what they were talking about. So It's a great industry to be in. It's not glorious, but at the end of the day, the paycheck is glorious. And it'll always be something to fix.
That's right up Mike's alley because he preaches that all the time.
Yeah, always. Yeah, I always said that. I didn't never feel the .com burst, the housing burst. Only way I knew if I looked at the news. That's the only way I could tell something was going on.
Yep.
Matter of fact, Mike's content talks about the money, what you can do with the money you make from appliance repair.
We're gonna read a couple of these questions. We got a couple of comments. We got KT said, "What's up, Mike and ABC?" Let's see who else. We got Patrick Young. Patrick Young said, "What's good, Mike? What's going on,
What's up,
ABC
Pat?"
Fam?" All right. Isaiah Jones said, "What's up, Mike and ABC fam?" All right. TPHP Walker, "What's up, Mike, ABC fam? About to place an order for your kettle corn." Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And like I said, if y'all got questions, y'all got you got Andy here, you got Reggie here for a few more minutes. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, but not many times you get to talk to somebody who had over 60 trucks. Like I say, questions. And this is stuff that you can find out when you go to Encompass Day. When you sit and meet these guys, you can have these conversations with them to and get the knowledge and stuff that they have. So this is one of the great things you can do at Encompass Day.
Yeah.
All right.
And Mike, that also speaks to relationships, and so for those who don't know, my job is I drive around the Southeast visiting appliance repair dealers, and I've seen so many different business structures. I'm at a point where I know everything. I've seen it all, and this. When I was a technician, like I never had a rep visit me, and if I would have, I'd have wore him or her out, man, because I was like, man, how do you get money from warranty work? How do you do?
Yeah.
And the connection you have with your part supplier, anybody you're spending money with, your CRM, I don't care who it is, your insurance, anybody you give a kind of check to, has skin in the game to your success. So I just, this is one of the things where, we're lean on your rep. That's where that comes from. My connections are your connections. There's value in loyalty, right? Sometimes I'll go places and they'll say, "Oh, we just buy from whoever got it the cheapest or whatever." We buy from here, we buy from there. Well, number one, that's a way of increasing your shipping costs. But there's value in your part spend. And training is one of them. Easy stock is another. So we give back for your loyalty for giving us your business. So there's a quick speech on loyalty and using your business partners to help push your business forward.
Yeah. And I want to thank you too, Reggie, because Reggie always look out and reaches out and help. And we all come here with these to classes and stuff. It's Reggie and Encompass who sends the swag bag. So I always appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
All right. There you go. Yeah, lean on your rep. Reggie and Encompass. There you go.
Hey, TPHP Walker.
There you go. Also, if you somebody who's just getting into the actual business, you need to open up a Encompass account. How can they do that, Reggie?
They can go directly to encompass.com. And there's a sign up there. If plan B, you can type in Google #lean on your rep, and my information will pop up, from wherever I'm at on the internet. So you can find me there. And also, Mike. So I talk about the innovation we had inside our warehouse. That's great. I mean, we get the parts faster to you. Another thing we have that we've invested in is customer service. Something that sets us apart now is we call them the SEAL team. They changed the name, but I still call them the SEAL team. They're our inbound team, Mike. Let me tell you, bro. these are people at home with a headset on,
Uh-huh.
waiting for services to call with fires or orders, or
Uh-huh.
whatever, problems, or they want to put orders in, questions, and there is no, oh, dial 3 for the operator, dial 2 for no, no, no. Within 3 to 4 rings, hello,
A live person.
live
No
person,
call tree.
yeah, hello, and they're given high level permissions to make changes, to do fixes. So you rarely hit, oh, I got to talk to my manager and call you back type stuff.
Uh-huh.
Um, and it's really showing Encompass commitment towards the industry, and also being better as a distributor. And one thing we understand is, time, busy work, man. Running a business is difficult, and it's nice to be able to pick up the phone and reach somebody right away that can actually help with your issue. But by the way, that number is
1
1-855-75
855
fix me.
fix me.
Yep.
And
Or
they
they
can
can
talk.
yep,
There you
talk to
go.
a live representative.
Okay.
And or you can do fix me at encompass.com.
Okay.
Um, yep, and hey, their home headsets on, waiting.
True
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I never had to call. It's so easy online. Y'all website and stuff.
Oh man, I wish everybody said that. Not just
I never had to call. Never had to call.
now, a lot of people love our website. It's great. Help Mike Chu. The 360 photos is a game changer for me as a tech man. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, that's nice. Just spin that part around.
Yes.
Get a look at it. You can see the plug.
Yes.
It's
All
awesome,
right.
man.
Got Stoker reviews. Say congratulations on the win, Mike. Thanks. I was able to win at one of the competitions with my ice cream this weekend, so I appreciate that. Isaiah Jones from Mr. Andrew. What's your opinion on business financial discipline?
I'm not completely sure what you're asking there, but don't go into debt as a primary deal, and keep track of your parts. People forget each one of those parts costs money, and pay attention to it. And again, don't go into debt unless there's no other option. Trucks are a little different, but to run your business, if you're in debt, the first time the economy does a little whatever, that debt comes due every month. So that would be
Yeah.
my one piece of advice, and keep track of your parts.
Okay. So you were able to expand and grow your business with, let's say, bootstrapping. Well, I happen to go out and say I'm gonna get a loan to infuse some cash into this business to keep it moving.
No, we took our own. The only thing we would finance was trucks, and
Mhm.
I would finance. I was never underneath on them.
Okay. There you
Other
go.
than that, the business grew as inventories level grew. We did all of that out of our pocket.
All right. Now,
Building.
that's good stuff. I'm gonna ask you a question. Somebody else got it down here a little further, so I'm gonna ask that too. Cause I want to know that. Patrick Young said, "What's good, Reggie? How's your family?"
Everybody's well, brother. Appreciate you, man. I talked to Pat the other day.
Okay. Hey, Terry the electrician. Say, "What's up, Mike,
Hey,
Reggie, and Andy?"
Terry, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I think did Terry teach last year at
He
Encompass
did.
Day? Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, man. We had to make a room for him, man. So many people was especially in business classes. Yeah,
Yep,
Terry
good
brought it.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, right here we got Stoker reviews. This is what I was going to ask too. I think he's talking about Encompass, but I also want to ask this with Andy. Encompass, do you all have what cities are y'all located in? As far as the warehouses, I know the Atlanta one. Y'all got one in Charlotte.
The sun doesn't set on the Encompass Empire. Yeah, we've got DCs everywhere. But our game is shipping. So I don't know if he's asking that question because he wants to pick up. Our business model is to have a distribution center in a strategic location where we can get to our customers within one day,
Okay.
via UPS or via FedEx. But yeah, we're in Dallas, Texas, which we just opened up. Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, Davie, Florida, Albany, New York, Cincinnati, Ohio. We're in Dayton, Ohio. So yeah, we're everywhere.
Okay. Yeah,
Las
that
Vegas,
was one.
Las
Um,
Vegas.
yeah, that was one of the things that I had kind of changed my thought process on when I still had my company. Towards the end, at first I wanted to do all this first time complete, and I used to stock a whole lot in my truck. And then I just said, man, they ship it, you can get it in one day. So I just
Yep.
said from the time that they call, I wanted to have the appliance up and running in 4 less days. So
Yep.
that was my thing. I was gonna be at the house, order the parts, and be back and have it up and running in 4 less days. That's why y'all do. I asked Andy that. I'm asking the other thing too. Did y'all focus more on first call completes, or and having a big stock in your truck, or y'all relied more on just the shipping, getting it the next day?
Shipping, I'll piggyback off what you said. I mean, first time fix and turnaround time were our two big KPIs,
Mhm,
and you focused on first time fix. I would say if you're going to stock parts, stock your utmost common parts,
mhm,
and think about. And I talk about this in my class, and just food for thought, and think about it. If you're in a home, some folks they want to drive to the warehouse, pick up the part, and return to the customer's house.
mhm,
So my food for thought on that: in the time okay, Mrs. Smith wants the call done, you drive to the warehouse, wait for the part to be picked, drive back out and do the call. You're much better off having the part shipped to you, whatever the shipping cost is. Run another service call, and whatever that
mhm,
shipping cost is far outweighed in the labor you can bill in running another service call.
mhm,
So and it's not only the drive time, it's the pick time, it's the chit chat that goes on. Nothing wrong with
mhm,
that, but it's time is money.
mhm.
And so have the part shipped to you, and make more money by running another service call. And again, we triaged our jobs. We would typically look at it, decide what we need, and either pull it from our inventory we had, or place an order and run the next day with it.
Okay, there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now with the locations, now to have that many technicians, that's I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't fathom having that many techs. But were you in a big huge city like Miami or something, or
We were um, my all of Dade Broward, most of Florida. We didn't
mhm.
do
You
Tampa
done the
or
whole
the
state of Florida?
Panhandle. We did
You done
everything other than that,
the whole state?
except for Tampa and the Panhandle.
Okay.
Jacksonville, Orlando, like Sarasota south, and then all the way up the West Coast from, Miami to Jacksonville. Did into Georgia a little bit. We had two guys in Atlanta, and for couple of years, we had two or three guys in Birmingham.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Mhm.
Great stuff. All right. Mr. Isaiah Jones. I just got my first referral call, and I haven't gotten my LLC insurance yet. Yeah, make sure you get your insurance before you go out there. Go ahead and get that first. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, you never know what happened, man. So I'll tell you something that remind me about getting insurance. I had did a repair on a GE washer, and they
Uh-huh.
always had that pressure tube issue. No, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it was a Whirlpool. I'm sorry,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and the pressure tube goes around the back
Uh-huh.
panel, and there's a
Uh-huh.
gap you got to put it in. And I didn't know
Uh-huh.
that, and so I put the cabinet back, and it pinched that hose, flooded somebody's house.
Ah, and over flooded.
Insurance, get your insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Keith R. Thank you for taking the time to share your knowledge. Really great information. Thank you all. All right. 63 Impala Rag dude. With the parts merger, will we get a discount at Appliance Town, and will the websites ever merger?
As of right now, it's where it's at. It's where it's at. You're getting better service. You're getting faster service. You got more availability of parts. I mean, Encompass was well known for its part supply, but it's even better now than it was. I mean, we're a master distributor for Samsung, so that means we got more parts than Samsung themselves. You can get stuff that's hard to get, such as Medea, Hisense parts, Bosch authorized. So it's truly a one stop shop using
Yeah.
Encompass.
Yeah, and I will
Somebody was
say
calling
that uh, prior to me meeting Reggie at the Ashley's that time, I think everybody done the same thing. Encompass, you went there when nobody else had it, so we didn't actually look at them as being a true appliance thing. I thought it was more electronics and stuff,
Yeah,
but I really give you credit for that, for getting the name out that Encompass is the appliance parts place that you go. Don't be the last place, but be that the
the
first place.
first. Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense from a business point of view too, because it saves you on shipping. So
Yeah, yeah,
go whoever has the most parts that you're ordering and buy from them, because going to different places, there's different shipping costs every time.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, so
It's got
JoJo said,
HVAC parts now too.
we
say
say
that
Andy.
again.
HVAC parts now too. They're
HVAC.
already
Okay, there you go.
On the way.
only the originals, no generics.
Uh-huh. Okay. Expansions. Expansion. Reggie, did I hear you correctly? That's part-time purchase and compass.
They did. They
Okay.
did. And Parasite had a big wallet, and it's you know choosing Encompass. I know there's some other distributors out there on the market. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Encompass made sense, and it's a good marriage. Both our CEOs are like minded too,
Uh-huh.
so it's a great marriage. It's been a good ride for us.
Okay. All right. We got a couple more. Then we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Andy said, "Thanks. I'm sorry. I meant, what advice do you have since I just got my first referral call and didn't have my LLC or insurance yet?"
Well, you need to have the insurance. I mean, it doesn't go often wrong often, but when it does, it can be ugly.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, let me do a shameless plug. If y'all came to Encompass Day last year, my wife works for State Farm.
There you go. Yep. Yep.
And the insurance, and you're in Georgia, and hey, what states? I don't know if y'all can hear the surrounding states.
There you go. Gonna read these two, then we're gonna get out of here. 63 Impala Rag dude. So he forgot Encompass has the best part counter guy in the state. Which one is that? He's in a are you in a I think he's in Atlanta, towards
Yeah,
Atlanta.
he's in Atlanta. He's talking about Mike, and actually Mike just
Yeah.
retired. Yeah. But he's a good guy. And actually, it's funny. We got another guy named Charlie that's on the inbound team, and he's another good is the if he can't find a part, it don't exist. So y'all call that the 1-877 numbers, and you'll and talk to Charlie.
Okay, that's 1-855-75 fix me. Call that number. All right. And we got Kyra Hodge. Hey, how you doing, Kyra? From Equally Yoked. Say congratulations, Uncle Mike. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Equally yoked.
Who was able to pull out a victory this past weekend. So once again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Once again, you got to go to Encompass Day. It's going to be April the 19th, starting at 6 o'clock. From 6 until about 8, 9. They got to get ready for the next day. April the 20th is the actual Encompass Day. April the 19th is going to be the meet and greet. What time the Encompass Day starts?
It's 8:30 to about 4, and it's covering everything. Some people want to know about the schedule. It's covering laundry equipment. It's covering cooking equipment. We got Vulcan Lockering there teaching about lockering connectors. GE Smart HQ. I'll tell you, man, that GE Smart, that's a whole show we can talk about. That device is game changing, man. It's literally a remote control for your appliance. I did it the other day on his washer, and it instantly. Actually, no, I was doing a right. Sorry, Mike. I talk a lot. So
No, you good. Go.
I went on a service call, right along with a servicer, and he the guy had a basically the drain from the house was clogged,
Uh-huh.
and so he was able to toggle the washer because it was full, and turn the pump on, let it drain. As you heard that thing fill up, turned it off, let the water go down, and just did a slope. Yeah, it was something you could never do manually.
Uh-huh.
And it just to be able to hit a button and touch each component without going the old school way of having to put it in diagnostic mode if
Uh-huh.
it has it. If it doesn't have that,
Uh-huh.
or
Right, right.
cycle, or you put it directly on spin.
Uh-huh.
Game changing technology, man. Just it's man, Mike. These young kids got it so good.
That got so easy, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Andy, I'm sure he's working on wigwams and all that. What wigwams?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And, I cut my teeth on direct drives, and yeah, it's they got it so good, Mike. So yeah, we're covering everything at Encompass Day. There's gonna be business classes. It's all covered. So
Now they need to go register so y'all know how many people to expect. So you won't get surprised. How do they need to where they go register at?
I need to send you a link,
Okay.
but they can go on my Facebook group, Appliance Repair
Okay.
Community Network, supported by Encompass. You can go to my YouTube channel. Oh no, that's probably the best way to go. You go to LinkedIn, my LinkedIn page, Reggie Williams, or you put Encompass, it's there. Or you just put hashtag Encompass Day. It's right. You do an Eventbrite. If you go to Eventbrite website,
Mm-hmm.
that's an event website, and it registers there. So you go to eventbrite.com, put in Encompass. And there's so many different businesses named Encompass. So put in Encompass Day, it should pop up.
Right.
Uh,
But if they don't register, they still able to come.
yeah,
So you
just come
can
on.
put in,
Just
just
come
come
on.
on in. There you
Yeah,
go.
come on. We want me to
And
register so we can kind of count for food and kind of have expectations who's going to show.
yes.
But yeah, definitely just what happens, Mike, is half the people that register end up just show half the people that so we'll have people that register. So whatever the registration number is,
Uh-huh.
I've got a metric that I figured out. Half of
Uh-huh.
that number is people that will just show up that didn't register, which is
Yeah,
all right. Probably a
yeah,
lot of people.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
and
so that's
I'm planning to be there Friday. That Friday afternoon. I have a friend that's turning. All my friends are turning 50 now, so
nice.
this is the next couple of years. And one of them's having a surprise birthday party on that Saturday, so I'm gonna have to leave earlier that Saturday. But I'll be there that Friday.
Awesome,
So,
man. Come on,
right,
brother.
right. But what?
Everybody, we're gonna have my office help is gonna be there.
Uh,
That's a virtual office, so y'all come talk to them.
mhm,
The appliance repairman, which is an interesting business.
uh-huh.
I call the. I explain the appliance repairman. It's if home warranty work and COD work had a baby. It'll
Is
be
that Roxanne? Roxanne coming?
huh?
Roxanne?
Roxanne, yeah,
Okay, yeah, yes, okay,
Roxanne.
yes,
Great business model, man.
yes.
So y'all can come in and talk to Roxanne. She lives in Nicaragua,
Mhm.
and she's flying in. So we got people coming in internationally for Encompass Day. So she's coming in. Y'all come talk to Roxanne. So it's gonna be it's gonna be worth the way worth the price of admission, which is zero.
That's right.
So y'all come on.
And Andy will be there teaching about the easy stop.
Yep.
All right.
And yep, Andy's gonna tell you the secrets of getting 60 technicians.
There you go.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you saw at the beginning, go out and vote for Strong Towns.
Yes.
Help us win. We're in the Final Four. This is our second year doing this, and that's the actual website address right there. Just go there and like I said, read all four towns that's competing and put your vote in. We really appreciate it. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back on Thursday. Bye bye.